Good evening to you, Brett. You are right about this document. Very interesting. Fox News exclusively obtaining a document dated July 11th, 2015. And it certainly supports the AP's reporting that Iran will play a major role in the so-called inspection regimen of one of its major nuclear sites at Parchin by providing the IAEA with crucial information and details. Now, let me show you just some of what we have learned in taking a look at this document. It's called Separate Arrangement 2. In it, Iran would provide the IAEA with photos and videos, also environmental samples of select locations at Parchin, taking into account some military concerns. By the way, it also provides the agency would ensure technical authenticity of activities, meaning making sure that the nuclear work that was happening there was not for weapons development. But here's the rub. The IAEA would still use Iran's authenticated equipment, and then all that would be followed by a visit, we are told, by the IAEA Director General. And as you pointed out very well, that is just some of what has critics calling this international agreement flawed. But clearly that is not the way the IAEA sees it. A misrepresentation. That's how a UN nuclear watchdog group is describing an explosive report from the Associated Press that suggests that Iran will be able to self-police inspection of the nuclear site at Parchin, where the regime has long been suspected of trying to build nuclear weapons. Citing a draft report, the AP reported that the International Atomic Energy Agency, the IAEA, would get data from Iran on the site instead of its own inspectors on the ground. A notion the IAEA Director General Yukiya Amano rejected, saying in a statement, quote, "I am disturbed by statements suggesting that the IAEA has given responsibility for nuclear inspections to Iran. Such statements misrepresent the way in which we will undertake this important verification work." But verification has been a problem in the past, with the Iranians as far back as 2004 repeatedly stonewalling inspectors about its nuclear activities. State Department officials say under this agreement, Iran won't be able to avoid layers of scrutiny.
Not all of it is human inspections. There's other monitoring capabilities that are going to be at play, all the way from the mines to centrifuge activity. And again, I would just say we're very confident that in the intrusiveness of this regimen that's been established by this deal.
Just how compliance is defined, however, remains a mystery, as neither the White House nor congressional lawmakers have been able to study final details of all of the so-called side agreements between the IAEA and Iran.
I think those who even support the deal have to insist that the administration must come forward and reveal what is the content of this agreement between Iran and the IAEA.
Meanwhile, the White House got a major boost when a senior Democrat on the Senate Armed Services Committee announced that she will vote to back the plan. Missouri Senator Claire McCaskill saying in a statement, quote, "This deal isn't perfect and no one trusts Iran, but it has become clear to me that the world is united behind this agreement." Defense Secretary Ash Carter declined to weigh in on this Iran inspection controversy, but he did point out today, Brett, that the U.S. has a very strong presence in the Gulf region and is ready to respond to the Iranians in any aggression should the need arise.
More on all this with the panel. Kevin, thank you.